let's get straight into it. So, who should be the successor to Hugo Bros? Of course, being coach of the national team is very important and is a very scrutinized position. So, it's very crucial that Safa get the appointment of this coach right. Of course, there are several candidates, the likes of Orlando Mokwena, Benny McCarthy, Herve Reynard, and Pito Misimane, and they all have their unique strengths. I think we should go through them. And of course, I made a list. Pito Misimane, the current manager of Abda, formerly coached Supersport United, Mamelodi Sundowns, Al Ahly, Al Ali in Saudi Arabia, and Al Wada. The longest serving and highly decorated coach in South Africa. Multiple major trophies won with Supersport, Mamelodi Sundowns, and Al Ahly of Egypt. And he's known for his exceptional man management. Then there's Benny McCarthy. Yes, most of the kids probably know him from the TKZ song Shibobo, but my 2000s, Benny McCarthy was a very good football player. He started off his professional coaching career at Cape Town City. He moved to Amazulu. He guided Cape Town City to the MTN 8 Cup in 2018. He achieved a record second place finish with Amazulu in the DStv Premiership. That was never done before. He's renowned he's known as the best South African footballer of all time, having won the Champions League with Porto in 2024. So he's highly respected by the South African public and, of course, the players. Then there's Herve Reynard, the guy who never looks happy. I don't think I've ever seen that guy smile ever. But anyway, previous managerial success include winning the African Cup of Nations with Zambia in 2012 and Ivory Coast in 2015. So he is a winner. He coached Morocco at the 2018 World Cup. He has extensive experience in African football and understanding its nuances deeply, and offers a wealth of tactical knowledge and international exposure. Lastly, Orlando Mokwena. He's the current coach of Mamelodi Sundowns. He's known for breaking records. Well, the team is coaching right now is breaking a whole lot of records. Sundowns surpassed Kaizer Chiefs 18-year-old unbeaten record under his leadership. He's tactically astute with fresh and innovative ideas. And he represents the new generation of coaching talent. So, I don't know. Let me not say I don't know. I, of course, out of these coaches, who would you like to see coach Bafana Bafana? I mean, all of these coaches have their pros and cons. Butu Misimane, he's been in the job before, the Bafana Bafana job before, and he didn't do a great job. Benny McCarthy, right now he's the attacking coach at Manchester United. And if Marcus Rashford is anything to go by, well, this season at least, he's not doing a great job. Herve Reynard, he seems like just like I said, I've never seen the guy smile or anything. He seems pretty stuck up. I don't know if, he'll have patience for our South African players. And Rulani Mokwena, he's still young. Before that, he coached Chipa United. He didn't do well there. He was given a chance at Orlando Pirates. They had to let him go because he didn't do so great there either. So all these coaches, like I said, have their pros and cons. Which coach would you like to see coach Bafana Bafana? Let me know in the comments below. After the break, we chat about Cassius Mailula and his situation at Toronto FC. So stay tuned. Before we move on, don't forget to tap the like button and subscribe to the channel. That will, of course, help the channel grow. So, what is the situation with Cassius Mailula at the MLS? Mailula had his breakout season for Mamelodi Sundowns in the 2022-2023 season. He scored 15 goals, had 4 assists in 34 games. He signed for the MLS's Toronto FC in July, but he's only played 3 games in 13. In essence, he is a bench player. Hugo Bros, Bafana Bafana coach, was not keen on him moving to maybe not just the MLS, but just out of South Africa. He felt that he should have had at least one more season in the PSL.
You know, this is the, oh no, I would say it like this. You have a good agent when the agent is looking at you. But if you have an agent who is only looking at his wallet, then you don't have it. And I am afraid that Mailula has not a good agent. When you let him go to Toronto, where you know that there are 2 Italian internationals, Insigne is there, that there is a Canadian international, Kerr. Yeah, and you let go a young player like this who has 15 games experience in PSL. That is not the right choice. And then Mailula will not play. You will see even in the next months. And in a month, competition is finished in America. So for me, he lost the season. And again, it's not. Don't have to blame him for that. Certainly not. I think you have to blame the agent, because you know that as an agent, when he goes there, that it will be very, very, very difficult for that guy. And it should have been better that he should stay in Sundowns and play a Champions League again. So he will got the experience and maybe to do the move in 1 or 2 years. But now it was much too soon and not the right club.
Bros is suggesting that the move to the MLS was more about money in the agent's pocket than it was about the development of Mailula. Should Mailula be thinking of a way out of Toronto, or should he begazela? Well, I've written up pros and cons. Of course I did. Here are the pros. Staying in the MLS gives him exposure to elevated competition. I mean, better players, you improve. Gives him the opportunity for growth and development in a highly competitive environment. It gives him access to professional infrastructure, including top-notch facilities and coaching staff. That can also help him to improve as a player. It's also a potential pathway to success through Toronto FC's track record of nurturing young talent. It's easier for him to move to bigger leagues through the MLS than I'm sure it would be through the PSL. Then this demonstration of resilience and determination by fighting for his place in the team. I think that's more of a Cassius Mailula thing than it is, you know, a pro for him staying there. Um, we don't care if he has determination or not. It will be up to him if he wants to stay or not. So then there are cons. Risk of limited playing time due to stiff competition for spots in the starting lineup. It is the situation now. He's not getting a starting lineup berth because of the competition. His own coach said it's difficult for him to get playing time because he's like third choice striker. Two, potential challenge of adapting to pace, physicality, and tactical nuances of the game in the MLS. He has not been given a chance as of yet to prove whether he can or cannot handle the MLS as of yet. But as of now, it doesn't seem as though he's coping. I'm sure if he was performing well in training, he would have been given a chance already. Then there's pressure to perform consistently at a high level in a competitive environment. We can see that as a con, but some players see that as a pro, as in they get to prove themselves in 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 high pressure situations. Then there's a possibility of stagnation in development if sidelined or overlooked. Of course, I think that's the most crucial one: stagnation. If he does not get playing time, uh, how long can he begazela for? Till it's like, yo, no. Here I'm getting no chances. Till Toronto FC decide to chuck him away and say, you know what, we don't need this kid. The same thing that Brighton did with Percy Tau. But we'll get to Percy Tau later. Then there's a need to increase visibility to accelerate career progression. Of course, the more games he plays, the more visibility he gets as a player for uh, teams in better leagues. If he's not playing, then of course he does not get that opportunity to showcase his skills. I don't know what you guys think. You guys let me know. Should Cassius Mailula be thinking of coming back to South Africa and of course to Sundowns, or should he just stay there and fight for a spot? I mean, it's tough, and he's not the first and won't be the last player who feels he should be getting more game time but isn't. You need to fight for at that level of football. You need to fight for your place. So him coming back to South Africa would be giving up. I Online I see some Kaizer Chiefs supporters chiming in and saying stupid things like he should come back to Kaizer Chiefs. Why would anybody in their right mind leave the MLS to come back to Kaizer Chiefs? Kaizer Chiefs supporters, please stop embarrassing yourselves online. Thank you. Anyway, after the break, I look at players I'm most excited at seeing play in Bafana Bafana during this international break. So Bafana Bafana have a friendly against Andorra tonight and against Algeria on Tuesday. There are a few players that I'd love to see play, but of course this is up to Hugo Bros if he will field them or not. But I mean, his friendlies. Uh, yes, friendlies do count for your FIFA ranking, but you know, Again, it's friendlies. They shouldn't be taken serious. And you did pick these players, so clearly you do think they are good enough to play international football. So they should be playing. Okay, here's my list. Siyabonga Ngeza. He's mobile for a guy his size. He's quick, strong, with notable improvements in decision makings. Well, this is an assumption because I've not seen him play in Romania, but he's been getting game time in Romania. And the one thing about Siyabonga Gezana that was his decision making. So I think he has improved that and gotten that right, and I want to see him play. Then there's Oswin Apollos. Speed, quickness, skill. He's fearless, field, poised to extend his bravery on the international stage. Well, I'd like to see if his bravery does extend to the international stage, because in the PSL, why taula? Then there's Patrick Maswanganye. Hugo Bros did say Temba Zwane is a key player in their attack and he's almost irreplaceable. Tito Maswanganye, I think, is a suitable replacement at 25 years old. He's been the hub of the Orlando Pirates attack. And he's finesse, he's intelligent, and is an all-round quality player. So let's see him for Bafana Bafana. Then there's Kanyesa Mayo. High football IQ with the educated left foot. Opportunistic scorer known for his intelligent play. I expect, what is it? I expect him to match the widths of international defenders. But of course, we have to see him on the field of play to see if he does match up to the best of the best in world football. Then lastly, Elias Mokwana. Pace, confidence, physicality, blistering speed, and very assertive. He's poised to thrive on the international level, but of course, again, this is up to Hugo Bros. I hope he's just not bringing these boys along just to get that 500 rand stipend that Sava gives them just in G. I hope he actually plays the boys. But you guys let me know which other players you guys are looking forward to seeing play for Bafana Bafana in these friendlies, to see how they perform on the international stage. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me this Thursday morning. I hope you guys enjoy your holiday. I'm definitely gonna enjoy mine, just chilling and doing nothing. It's about Cheez with a Z, not a SE. Later.